Welcome back, YouTubers, to Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I am Koto, your host from TheSequenceBreakers, and last episode we arrived on Dragon Roost Island, the location of the first temple, hopefully. We got a magical baton called the Wind Waker, for which this game gets its title from, so I'm guessing it's rather important. We were also introduced to the Rito tribe, which is a race of bird people. And, yeah. We met the chieftain. His son seems to have some issues trusting people, and now Medley has asked us to meet her outside of some kind of cavern. But first, there was something I neglected to do earlier on. There was a place I was supposed to go, and we're supposed to learn our first song, I guess you could call it, for the Wind Waker baton. And this is where you learn it. Basically, you go to this headstone, I guess it is. It's not a grave, but on it you can see there are directions for a song. And so we're going to play them. Up, left, right. Simple enough. Alright. Link's all dramatic with his planet. And we learned the Wind's Requiem. And this is supposed to change the direction that the wind's blowing. It makes it much easier to sail around to places that you want to go. And there's a creepy frog guy next to us. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. Link's startled. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, the wind can be a good thing or a bad thing. You want an example of a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Yeah, no biggie. We just gotta take on cyclones out at sea. What are those called? Are those called cyclones? Like when there's a tornado out above water? I think it's called a water spout or something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, back to what we were doing. There's a King of Red Lions where we left him. By the way, that King of Red Lions seems to be a suspicious character, if you ask me. He seems to know a lot more than he's letting on. I mean, he knows about Ganon. He gave us the Wind Waker, which is, you know, a magical baton used to, you know, use the power of the gods. It seems like a lot of shenanigans going on. So, okay, so where do we go first? I think we go this way to reach the cavern. So yeah, a lot of shenanigans going on that, yeah, just don't add up. Oh, this is a rapid change of pace. Wait, how do we... Okay. I guess we don't go this way? It just overlooks that area that we need to go. Let's see if we can find it. Come on. Okay, so there's... Oh, it's this way. Okay, my bad. But, yeah. This is a very sobering scene here. Not very pretty. Let's see what Medley wants. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need your help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But the great Baloo, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain, and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Kamali? Not very good. He's a bit of a brat. Sorry to say. That doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali has taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the great Baloo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Baloo. I am not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. Then why are you? If only I possessed the same, or some of her strength, I'm sure Kamali would have felt more secure. Koto, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? I don't think I should, but I have a feeling I'm not going to make any progress if I don't. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmosphere currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Alrighty. You just pretty much pick her up like anything else, and then you go on top of this little ledge here. You gotta wait for the all the ashes to start blowing towards that ledge over there before you throw her. Otherwise, she won't get enough wind to fly all the way up there. And any second, I think now. There we go. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Baloo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be an apprentice, but I can understand some of the Great Baloo's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. What is it? Ah, we got an empty bottle. How useful. This would have been useful back on that island when I could buy a potion. Well, good luck to both of us. Alright. Well, I guess we climb back up this to go back to the village. I forget exactly. I know we use the bottle for some. Oh wait, these bomb flowers. That's right. We gotta get water for these dried up bomb flowers, and then I'll show you how that comes into use later. But I think what we're supposed to do is go talk to this guy. Koto, do you know Medley? Just now some fellow told me that he saw some unfamiliar creature near the Dragon Roost Cavern. He said that they grabbed a girl that looked like Medley. Which is odd because I know Medley can't fly well enough to get to Dragon Roost Cavern entrance by herself, so I figured it must be some sort of mix-up. It is a bit disconcerting though. I guess that unfamiliar creature they're talking about is me. Hey, I'm not a creature, I'm a person. Okay, so I know what I'm supposed to do. First, let's equip this bottle and head back out here. Now we're supposed to get some water in order to bring the bombs back. So we can get some water from what's left down here at the spring, and then we just go back up here. And you know, they seem to speed up how long climbing takes in this game. Climbing used to take forever and it was so tedious. And okay, so now we just pour the water onto this bomb flower here. and we throw it over there, and it blows up the big boulder that had the spring all blocked up, and voila, now the spring is starting to fill back up. And I guess they decided to get rid of the gauntlets that you usually get in Zelda games to pick up heavy objects, because maybe it was just, I forget which game it is, but there was a game where you could not pick up bomb flowers unless you had some kind of gauntlet that made you stronger. I forget which one it was. But see, why are these bomb flowers not all dried up? Okay, so what you do here is you just gotta throw the bomb, or the bomb, into these little pots that these things are holding. And I keep missing. So they grow back pretty fast for plants. Plants usually take forever. Ah, okay, that we almost got caught in the blast there. There we go. Made it right in. Excuse me, I sneezed. Alright, we throw that. Hold on. Crud. How am I supposed to make it in here? This is a little tricky. It takes it takes a few tries to get this right, but we will get it. If my name isn't Koto, which it really isn't, but if my alias isn't Koto. I felt like that was kind of close. Maybe we should try from a different angle. Darn it. That seemed like it would have gone in, though, if it hadn't blown up so early. Darn it. These just don't want to go in. There we go. We got that one. Alright, so now you cross the lava pit to get over here. And we enter the cavern. And we have reached our very, very first temple, Dragon Roost Cavern. And we have a little bit of time, so we'll keep going. But it seems, by the look of the lava that we just saw, that this would be a fire temple of sorts. And if I recall, the fire temple in Ocarina is the one inside of the volcano that you go to as Adult Link. And already we found some enemies in here. Okay, that wasn't very nice. But, those are just goblins or moblins or whatever you call them. And, yeah, they're extremely easy to beat. Not a challenge at all. I mean, I guess they would be challenging if you fought them in a large enough group. But for the moment, they're not that challenging. And here's our first chest, if I can get in front of it. You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors. You can use it only in this dungeon. And it'll pretty much say the same thing the rest of the game. And already, we've come to a locked door that we can open now. It seems kind of strange, though, that they would just put the key in the same room of the door that you need to unlock. Seems, I mean, usually they have another direction that you can go off in to find the key. But, I guess not this time. So yeah, I guess my assumption about this being a fire temple was correct. And we got another locked door. Okay. Let's head on over here and pull out this block. And I'm not going to reveal it right away, just to keep the excitement going. But I love the item that you get in this temple. It's so useful. And it's not a very smart idea to fight on that bridge, because if you swing your sword around too much, the bats, the bats are attacking you, but you don't want to fight them there, because if you if you're not careful, you can actually slice the ropes that are holding up the bridge, and you'll fall into the lava. And that I can't imagine that feels very good on Link. So just spare Link the trouble. And here we make our own little makeshift bridge. Oh, I tossed that in the wrong direction. Ah, okay. They do disappear pretty quickly, so you do want to hurry to do this. And if you ever run out of, good thing we didn't go up that too fast, otherwise we would have been knocked back down. Be careful about how many of those water containers you use. I mean, you can. Ow! Okay, that wasn't nice. You can just leave the room and come back, and there'll be more, I believe. But you do run out. Oh, cool! We can pick up weapons in here. Well, I mean, yeah, we can pick up weapons, but it's a different weapon than before. It's not just some wooden stick. And there's chew jelly monsters here. I forget what they're actually called. Oh, go back. Alright, you got red chew jelly. Keep it in your spoils bag. And these can be used for making red potions, which you can take these back to the potion shop over in Windfall. And there's our second key. And once you take them back to the potion shop, he can start making you potions based on what you give him. I don't remember if you keep having to find them to get him to make them for you, but or if he just makes that type of potion available after you bring that particular color chew jelly to his shop. Although I guess you would need a certain amount because you keep collecting them. I mean, if he just made them available after you find them the first time and bring it to him, I don't know what the point would be in finding a bunch of red chew jellies. But here, you gotta throw a rock at those bombs there, because you can't pick them up, they're stuck on the wall. And that brings us back around to where we just came in. And yeah. One thing that is kind of better about this game than Twilight Princess, it doesn't, every time you find a blue rupee or higher, the game doesn't go into the whole, da 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 type thing where, oh my god, you found a blue rupee. Where Twilight Princess, if you don't find one, like if you find them consecutively right next to each other, then it won't do it. But if you just keep, if they're kind of spaced apart in the amount of time that you find them, then it goes into the whole sequence like, oh, you found a rupee, or 5 rupees, or 10 rupees, or whatever, and that's just kind of annoying after a while. And we can't break through that one, so let's use this I guess it's just sort of a combination between a stick and a torch. But yeah, you just use it to burn that down. And you open this door over here. But, oh, wait, whoa. We are way over on time. Okay. So, next episode we will continue through the temple. And this is Koto signing out.